Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play of Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. So, this is gonna be a little bit different because, there's a couple of reasons, but if you want to skip all this starting ramble, there's a time code somewhere here on the screen, and you can just skip on to that to get to the actual gameplay. But first I'll explain a few things. Now, I said that I would not use a facecam, but due to the request of the person who sent this game to me, or bought this game for me, I will be using a facecam because for a few reasons. And another reason why I actually really wanted to get to this before I get to any other games, and why this will be the main priority for the next 6 or 5 videos, because this is a short game, is also because this game is very personal. It deals with psychosis, and I've been diagnosed with psychosis, and it's something that I am dealing with quite a bit, and I have quite a heavy medication for it. I tested out this game, of course, I used piracy as it should be, and I tested out the game, and I loved it, and I wanted to buy it, and though I originally didn't have enough money for it, my friend bought it for me, and this is a little favor to him, so, again, thank you very much, you know who you are, you're awesome. Thank you. Love you, buddy. This is like a special occasion, so just don't go randomly buying me games, because I might probably won't be doing Let's Plays of them that easily. This is a special occasion, because this is a game that I would have bought anyways on my own, so it's a game that I love. It's a game that I will appreciate. I don't know anything about it other than I played it for about a half an hour, and it impressed me quite a bit. It's a game that will be... It's going to be very emotionally taxing for me, because the psychosis represented in the game is not... Even though it's not all the time very accurate, when it hits close to home, it's very heavy, and it is rather painful, shall we say. So it will be something that will be interesting to experience. That unfortunately might mean that this Let's Play will be a little disjointed, because I might have to just take breaks, even for days on end. Hopefully that won't happen. It's rare for a game to resonate so heavily, but this is a game that I just want to get through, because it's going to be interesting. And I want to share this experience, so yeah. It's going to be interesting. Now, I will not be editing this game, like, these videos will be probably completely unedited, unless, of course, there are interruptions and that kind of thing, like minor quality of life edits might be happening here and there. However, I won't be editing anything out, unless, of course, I die, in which case I will just cut back to that point, so, you know, let's hope that doesn't happen. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see whether I even actually get through the game, so... Yeah. Prepare yourselves. Well, you might not have to. But, I will say, this is a game that you should buy, because it sends a heavy message. It is about sending a message to the gaming industry that these are the kinds of games that are more required, some personal stories, where that we require these kinds of personal stories. That's something that... This is a message that should be sent to the gaming industry, and that's why I might actually go around buying these to some friends once I have more money on my own, so... if the game sounds... Look at the reviews or anything, and if it sounds at all interesting, I implore you to buy the game before you actually watch this Let's Play, so... Yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the Let's Play. And I thank you for watching this PSA. Alright.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
Just earplugs just make this really intense.
It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
Now, I don't know how exactly entertaining my commentary will be, because this is quite an immersive game, I must say.
He's already can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
You might be saying that there's the frame rate isn't the best. That's because my PC is pretty old, so
You see it too?
that's unfortunate, because the game is quite beautiful.
It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
This will be another game where it will be really hard to insert my own commentary in this, because, you know, it's going to be kinda hard.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Let's see if I can actually fix that FPS issue, because currently the FPS is quite bad, as you can see. Just a second. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. Apparently not.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself.
This is really a freaking thrilling start, I
Towering
must
over.
say.
You might try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
It's really just...
There's no going back.
It's really disturbing how she just looks at the player like that. It's distressing.
She's away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Alright, now, let me try to fix the FPS issue one more time. Well, that fixed it. So, apparently I cannot run this on very high settings, which is not surprising considering that this PC is 5 years old. It had automatically set them to it. That's actually quite a noticeable difference. But it's... damn, it looks still freaking gorgeous. This game just looks... This really is like an indie game that looks like a AAA game.
Focus, Senua. Focus, and you'll see what happens if you focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay. It's really interesting that this is so heavily based on Celtic lore, because as a Finn, Celtic lore is something that I really looked into, because it's really quite interesting, so I quite like it. This is really distressing. Gee. Oh my goodness gracious. The atmosphere is just palpable. It's just really bad, really mortifying.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
That must... Oh, I don't know what that actually is, though I know that the Senua's quest here is to perhaps resurrect her loved one, so that most likely is just his head.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Jeez. there are those unfortunate frame rate drops in quality when frame rate drops in those cutscenes. Unfortunately, I might have a solution for that, but I don't think I can fix that during the Let's Play.
He forgets too.
Like I could buy more RAM. That might help.
Just remember that only the dead may cross.
Maybe. Don't know.
That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanland. The good elves dwell in Alfland. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Jeez. Vertigo is really fun in this game. Yeah.
You don't know where you're going. You've got to go. Just drop down. Sit down there. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
And now we get to the main puzzle mechanic.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of
It's really regrettable that I cannot capture dual audio because, or the audio so perfectly as it is in here, because god damn, this is just absolutely fantastic audio work. It's regrettable.
with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Aren't you focused? Take a closer look.
It's near. Look towards
It is
the
a
gate.
simple enough puzzle mechanic, and it's functional. It keeps the players engaged.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous.
It worked.
What's behind you? Thank you. It's not safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listen? when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
It's fun that I kind of still suffer from vertigo as well, so that is fantastic.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little step.
Oh boy.
You can't just wish things away.
Daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, far on another side, and yet much worse on the others. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds,
Self-slaughter.
only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Jeez. It's fun. Oh. Fantastic.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead.
I've played a little bit further than this, so
Is that the face of
just so
Helheim?
you know.
A half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Okay, I need frames for this. I need the frames for this. Okay.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh boy.
It's nearly over. Finish it. Keep going.
I know you can't beat this, so... but might as well try.
Behind you, watch out.
Oh, bother. That looks horrifying. Jesus Christ, that's unsettling.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Oh boy.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
This will be a good time for me to take a break, so I'll continue some other time. Until then, I don't know where I'm gonna get the videos. Whatever. I'll continue some other time.